yeah, everybody is super hyped. I feel like overall everybody thinks they did a really good job. So I guess we'll see, but I think we're all super excited and ready to have some downtime.
All right, you can whisper. How was the run? Yeah, I thought it was great. Thought it was a great representation of the work that you've done, and regardless of the outcome, you should be proud of it. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Got like 4 after-school rehearsals left, and who knows? Again, the rain is coming in. We have no idea how many of those we're going to actually get. So don't take any of them for granted. I think the last week has been absolutely on fire, and I just can't wait to get back to work on Monday. I know you're like, thank God we have a day off on Sunday, but again, I truly cannot wait to get back to work on Monday.
And we are so excited for the Ranger Band to head to this Texas UIL State Marching Band Contest on Monday. They were fantastic in their rehearsal on Thursday night. I was so excited to see them there. I know they're going to be fantastic on Monday morning. Be emotional, be smart, have a great performance, and go Rangers.
Just so excited for all the hard work that they've done this whole season. The progression has been amazing from the very first day that I saw the beginning of the show to now the full show. It's incredible. They're going to do great work.
Hey, just saw another amazing performance of the Ranger Marching Band at Area. Feeling really good about the outcome. And just big encouragement to the band. We're proud of you. Feeling like this is going to take you a very long way. You sound great. You work together greatly. You're the pulse of Vista Ridge High School, and great things lie ahead. So go Ranger Band. You're iconic.
One part of the show that I particularly look forward to teaching, and I feel like with my expertise it goes to, is the very beginning of the show. We have a massive impact and we have some great visuals, and in there it's great to work with the students to see how good can we be on our first note and really show our audience and every judge that we ever perform for how good we can be and simply that we're the best.
Yeah, so I think definitely the biggest part of the show for me that I'm always on the lookout for is right before and during the brass feature in part 1. They have this part where they march downfield in the diags at halftime, and then they are stationary with choreo for the brass stuff. And so early in the year, the halftime was a little rough, subdividing into that, and then doing the visual for the brass feature following that. But recently, I feel like they've been really locking in, and the subdividing coming in before the brass feature has made it even cleaner. So it's kind of self-cleaned itself, yeah.
So with the low brass, the trombone section and the opening hit and the end of the opener, there's a big low brass moment, sustain, that's very powerful. And I get to follow them all around the field and help give them feedback along the way, and really exhilarating to watch.
So part 2, we kind of split into a veteran flagline, and we split into our newer members and their own flaglines. And the vet flagline, this is kind of our first year of a really, really solid foundation starting. And so really working on release timings with them specifically. And they have several J tosses in their show, and watching not only the silk move, but the Poland of the side move together has just been so killer to watch over and over again this season. It's been really exciting to see their growth and them achieve more consistency.
We've got these synth carts over here that we're pulling, and those are the loudest instruments on the field actually. So it's a lot of power, so it's very fine balance, making sure that they're not overpowering the brass, who's already playing very loud. So that's a very critical part of the show, is making sure that those 2 Macintosh computers and a sampler are all working and balanced with everything that's happening behind them.
So the ending of the second movement, which is like a really aggressive drum break, going into the top of the ballad, part 3, is like an immediate character shift, and it's awesome to watch that. So at the end of the second movement, they have this like, you know, rock out pose, people have their tongues out, and then immediately they have to flutter run and have this really light emotional quality. I've been telling them, like, get their eyebrows up. We've been talking about the expression on their face and looking light, like they're ice skating, right? So it's that immediate shift in character that we've been working on the whole season, and I think the last couple days they've really been getting it. So that's been rewarding to see today.
I really enjoy part 3 because it showcases their emotional range, right? Because we play a lot of fast and like loud stuff. In part 3, we really get to explore our more soft and sensitive side and really connect more with the music in a different way. What we really try to do is just maximize our performance in terms of like what kind of like emotions we're thinking of, like our facial expressions and how we move our body through space to emote the music.
The very beginning of part 4, it starts with a cold attack from the marimbas, just going like crazy 16th notes, and it's all 7 of them, like a huge wall of sound. And what I think of there is like cold, but like strong and clean and focused.
I think our biggest goal going into the season was building our endurance and putting the best visual show out there that we could. And I think where you can see that in the show will probably be set 99 to the end, at the very end, where they're performing so big and it's such an impactful moment for the audience, and you can just see how hard they're working and it's really paying off, and I'm super excited for the end of the season. So the symbolic is sort of a long-standing tradition. We try to put it in one of the more intense moments of the show. I think it really fits in with this show theme, with the rock and roll metal type of vibe that's going on. So we were super excited to get to put that in the very last few moments of the show. I think it's really impactful.
The very last couple of notes of the closer. Emotions are very high. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of really cool body movement and choreo happening there. But one of the things that's extremely important there is that they don't let the body and all of the choreography affect the actual notes at the end, because that's very important to have that last stamp, that last exclamation mark before you get off the field. So the thing that I really try to convey to the battery and get the battery to convey to the audience is, this is a big moment for us. See it, live it, feel it, but also we're still in control. We still know what's going on here, and this is it. This is your time now as an audience to get excited and to clap for us.